Rants. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I am going to make sure there's volume. Now, I would ask you, all audience members, but there's always so many fucking people in here. This is Raven's Rant. This says upcoming, okay? It's fucking working. Hallelujah. Okay. I have to do that because I've told you before, one time I did this great set for like an hour and it was on mute, which was fucking ridiculous. So we're gonna get this thing started. Oh, you guys, here we go. In case you have no fucking idea who I am, that's perfectly fine. 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. I'll make sure to show you the greatest business card ever made. I might turn that fucking light off. The light might be a little bright. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'll be alright. Yeah, I'll be alright. Fuck it. Anyways, this is the greatest business card ever made on the planet. It gets such a fucking wonderful reaction, you know. I will read you guys' comments as soon as I'm done with my rant. It's good to see you. I see I got one of my monitors in here. Princess D, what's up? Welcome. Okay, here we go. So, I'm not exactly having the best morning, but there's an old saying that says the show must go on, and that is exactly what we're fucking doing today. Even with it being one of those mornings that you're just like, fuck, dude. And it just progressively starts getting dumber and dumber in the day, but you gotta keep going, you know? You gotta keep going. There's no fucking pause button, even though you really want there to be a pause button. There's absolutely no fucking pause button. But it's days like today, which have been very fucking dumb, by the way, that you really got to test yourself as far as your ability to laugh through the shit, you know, and that's what I've done today. So yesterday, backtrack a little bit, I was sitting there and I had done a live and I was talking to everybody on the live and I thought, you know, I gotta find my motivation. In acting, they say, what's your fucking motivation? You get into a character, you always see them go, what's my motivation, right? So my motivation was like, you know, okay, the job thing, you know, I got the job, but they said they were going to call me Tuesday. They didn't. But, you see, normally, if something weird like that happened, I would be all over it. I'd be all over it. I'd go in and be like, hey, what's going on with my jobby poo and all that? But the weather has been shit. It's been absolutely shit. They've been floods and all kinds of stuff. And I really have not, after working 3 years fucking straight, 7 days a week, and having these 3 months to fuck around with John, I asked myself, what's my motivation? What am I fucking motivated? Why, you know, okay, I got the jobby job, but now I gotta go pursue to find out what's going on. So yesterday when I ended my talking live stream where I just kicked back and talked with you guys, I was like, man, I really gotta fucking, okay, I gotta find my motivation to inquire why I haven't started yet. And usually my motivation is very easy. It's 2 things. The only real 2 reasons to get out of bed, to be quite honest with you. Money and pussy, that's it, you know. And the money can come in all kinds of forms. You know, it can come in the green Federal Reserve notes. It can come in the form of silver bullion. It can come in the form of gold nuggets. You know, it can come in many forms. And the pussy can come in many forms. It can come in tall chicks with big titties, or slender chicks with small titties, or smaller chicks with sort of okay titties. But they all have titties and vaginas, so that's, you know, kind of like the gold and silver and cash. They all have these similar things. But that's my motivation. And for 3 years, getting up every fucking day, heading out the door, 7 days a week, working like crazy. Anytime I didn't feel like getting up and going to work, that would be my motivation. I would look in that mirror in that bathroom and I'd say to myself, staying off the grid. There's money and pussy out there. And I'd be like, oh yeah, that's right. And I'd leave and go to work. But when they didn't call me Tuesday, something different, something new arose, something new arose in me and was like, I asked myself, all right, staying off the grid, what's your motivation? And you would think we could fall back on money and pussy, right? But money and pussy came to mind, and I kind of looked out the window as it was raining and it was cold, and I just went, what? This is not motivating me to get up, right? So I woke up this morning, had really fucking kind of a bad morning, to be honest with you. Left the house pissed off, which I'd never recommend doing. Especially where I live, it's a really bad fucking thing to do. I live in the projects, so leaving here pissed off is never a good idea. And then with certain skill sets that I've acquired along the way, leaving pissed off is never a good idea. But, I go to the bus, I go to get to this future job place, and before I walk in there, I sit at this little brick wall and I meditate and I pray and I say, okay, God, look, money and pussy isn't getting me out the door this morning. Normally that does the trick. But I need some motivation. I need to figure out why I'm doing this, because I know I need the money and I know I really want the pussy, but why am I heading out the door this morning? So I sit and I just kind of listen and I wait for this wisdom to come upon me. And then I realized, well shit, why don't you play your old favorite game? I have this game, you guys don't know about it, but I'm about to clue you in. I call it, what color panties is she wearing, right? And it's a fun game. You can use it on any chick you meet out there, Grandmas, it's a lot of fun, But I try to, when I go to talk to a woman, in my mind, remember the difference, guys, in mind, in action, okay? We talked about this the other day. In my mind, I say, what color panties is she wearing? And as I'm talking to whatever woman, I start to laugh and I start to feel more comfortable, because I know in my mind, in the back, as I'm saying, yes, fantastic, great. In the back of my mind, I'm going, pink, green, satin, leopard. So I got to play that game today, and that put me in a fairly better mood. And I did find out today about my jobby job. Like I suspected, they're trying to get me a uniform. They fell behind because of the storm, but I'm there, I'm good. It says on the computer thing. That's another thing I want to share with you guys about how fucking retarded I am when it comes to this technology. So there's a little button on the job search thing, and it shows, and when I got the job, right, and it says you're hired and all this other shit. The other day when I turned it on, just to double check to make sure I was good, like fireworks went off and it was like, congratulations, you got the job. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, this morning I was half a fucking sleep, not awake, debating whether or not I was going to even go out there and inquire once again, because remember, my motivation wasn't there. Money and pussy did, they were in front of me, and I was just like, whatever, right? So I look at the cell phone thing, and I'm like, hey, what's this button? And I press the button, guys, and it says, reject job. I was fucking cursing, I was screaming, I'm like, motherfucker! This from the guy who had all of his live streams set on private for 3 fucking months. So I'm going off, son of a bitch. Okay, I guess, so my motivation was to actually get there to let them know, hey, I didn't reject the job, I'm fucking stupid at these fucking things. God, I miss paper applications. And fucking, I swear to God, but see, I'm a Gen Xer, and our whole generation was lied to, by the way, with all kinds of shit we were lied to. Your generation, whoever the fuck you are, your generation is gonna be lied to too. But we were told we were gonna have fucking jetpacks by now, and we got this technology, Whoopity fucking do. I don't care about this fucking technology. This technology makes me feel like I gotta make sure I take all my fucking videos off private. You know? I didn't know. It was only 3 fucking months. God damn. But the fucking... You know, we were supposed to be flying around on jetpacks like the Jetsons and shit. And only the rich assholes have that stuff. And the jetpacks that I've seen look really fucking dangerous. They don't look cool. They don't look like the ones we were showing in the fucking Jetsons. So, now I'm on my way home and I'm like, okay, cool. I did the responsible thing. I got out the door. Even though those 2 things didn't motivate me, which they normally fucking do. It was the fact that I'm a moron. And I just can't figure out these buttons here. What do they do? The fuck, dude, I'm so smart in other areas of my life. But the YouTube shit, and I got in a war with YouTube, by the way, I'll tell you about that. I was like, hey, there's all this shit on here, and people aren't able to see my fucking thing, and I sent them little things, hey, people should be able to see this, and they were like, out of the 100% of the things I said people should be able to see, YouTube said, yeah, there's 30%, the rest of it, fuck you, we don't want people to see that shit, you lunatic. But anyways, so I get back, and I'm like, okay, I figured this out. I got everything taken care of, we're good. And as I'm walking off the bus, walking through my neighborhood, I told you about this, guys. I'm having so much fucking fun with this card. It's about a week ago, I see this guy, he's like, hey brother, how you doing? I'm like, hey man, how you doing? I don't know the guy, but he lives in the hood, you know. I said, hey, here you go. If you like to laugh, right? So as I get off the bus, and mind you, my day so far has been just filled with like frustration and anger. And I get off the bus and he sees me and he goes, hey brother, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey man, how you doing? He said, I caught your show, man. I'm like, all right. And before I could even ask him what he thought, he goes, man, I gotta tell you. He says, I mean, it's cool that you doing what you're doing, but that's not for me, man. That's that's not for me. I mean, you know, and I said, well, okay, let's say, teach their own, but anyways, I gotta get back to the house. I gotta make sure John's okay. He's and as I'm walking away, he goes, you know, I just can't get into it, man. I believe in God, man. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, all right, God, yeah, I like him too. Yeah, man, it just got, I'm a God-fearing man, you know. I'm like, yeah, God. So I walked in, I started laughing to myself. I was like, yes. Oh, I'm striking a fucking nerve with people, and that's wonderful. Oh my God. But you guys, just so it's official, I can eat pussy better than anyone on the planet. But I don't know how to work a cell phone. I don't know how to work a cell phone, and I don't know how to do this YouTube shit. It's confusing. You know? I was saying the other day, man, when they came out, I wasn't with the program. I saw people walking around with the little flip phones and doing this shit. And I'm standing there in the corner smoking a fucking Marlboro going, what a fucking bunch of dorks. Look at these fucking dorks. And now I'm trying to figure these things out. So now that I'm back home, and I realized I got everything taken care of. Everything's good. My job's secure. Unless my manager is like full-blown Christian and catches my show. Oh boy. Then it may not be secure. But yeah, I got everything done, but not for the normal reasons, guys. But as soon as I got back into my room and I cleaned up my room and I look at it, I was like, okay, the show must go on. I did what I needed to do. Now I can fucking do a Ravens rants and I can talk to people afterwards and just kind of chill. And then I started looking at my bed and I kept thinking, Jesus fucking Christ. I would really like some hot chick to just chase around my room in fucking panties with wearing one of my fucking cool shirts. That's it, you know? I'm not greedy. I think I'm at the stage where I've done so fucking much in life. You know, I've done so fucking much. You know, I went out there and I made a difference with the Monterey County Homeless Union. I mean, I did my Phil Loves to Kill cartoon strip. I've done giant fucking paintings, you know? So I had shit in art galleries. I've done stuff, you know? And I'm just at the age, I'm going to be 50 next month, where it's like, well, what is it that I really want? And I kind of feel stupid, though. I was thinking about it way back in the back of my mind today. I was like, you know, when I was young, not once, but two fucking times, I got approached to do porno, right? I could have been the next fucking Ron Jeremy, but I didn't. I did not. And one guy in particular, I remember he was hanging outside this fucking AA meeting. And I was sitting there having a cigarette, because I used to go to AA to get free coffee and cookies and listen to awful stories. You know, and I was an alcoholic, but that's really was my motivation. So, I remember sitting there with my cigarette talking to the guy, and I said, man, you look fucking familiar, man. Where do I fucking know you from? And he's like, well, you ever watch pornos? I'm like, yeah, all the fucking time. And I was like, oh shit, I've seen you before, yeah. Of course, I wasn't really paying attention to him. And he says to me, he says, man, you know, you're pretty decent enough looking dude, man. You know, I can get you in. You can make 5,000 a fucking a quick 30-minute movie. Now, mind you, I was fucking 18 at the time. And I'm like, jeez, $5,000, boy. But I was also a hardcore punk. And here was the weird thing. I didn't decline it for the reason that you guys might think, like, oh, morality. Oh, nothing so stupid as that. There was no stupid morality. It was, Jesus Christ, what if I want to run for office one day, right? Yeah, an 18-year-old punk thinking that shit. He said that could fuck up my whole plan. Which I never did. Well, looking back at that, it was probably one of the dumbest decisions I ever fucking made. And then I got approached, I don't know, about 5 years later. Hey man, you're a decent looking dude, I do pornos, and he had a bunch of chicks with him. We got these chicks here. I'm like, no, I'm cool. Fuck, what was I thinking? I get paid to fuck women. It's probably the best job on the fucking planet, you know? So I don't know, but I did it today, guys. You'd be proud of me. I went out there. I handled my fucking business, so now we're just waiting, find out when I get on the schedule. I think a big part of it is, though, you know, even though I've got 20 now, I got a new vape thing today. That was $20 fucking, by the way, $20 fucking. So now I have $20 in my bank account. For fuck's sake. Super broke. You would think that I'd just be money hungry right now. Like, I gotta go out there and get it. But it's not. It's not motivating me. Because anytime I think about clocking in, I think about, I could just stay here and tear off this guy's fucking dick. Oh, well, that's just fucking great. It's been the highlight of my existence for 3 fucking months. I've been loving every minute of it. Every fucking minute of it. Every fucking minute. Every day that I wake up, you guys. and I cut off John's dick. I feel like a champion. I feel like a champion. And every time I hand somebody this, and they give me the stupid fucking looks, it just fills my fucking heart with song. It fills my heart with song. I don't know, you guys. But I did it, so I know you great heads are proud of me. I went out there, made sure my jobby thing was secure. As soon as I hear from him, I'll clock in, put on the shirt, obey the will of my corporate masters, and then I'll start to get some fucking money again. You know. Anyways, you guys, that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna do a just talking live stream here. I want to keep you posted. Money and pussy was not motivating me today. Just, you know, it'd just be great if I could get paid all day just to cut off John's fucking dick, right, John?
Oh, for fuck's sake! YouTube, cancel this motherfucker!
Alright, guys. 2 in the pink and 1 in the fucking stink.